what's up? It's your girl Ashe back at you with another video. So in today's video, this is going to be a new pick a card reading for your month of May 2023. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. We're going to be taking a look into your month of May and the different energies that you can expect, pretty much what's happening for you on an energetic level. So if you are new to pick a card videos in general, this is how it works. We have 3 groups, group 1, group 2, and group 3. So you can take a moment, pause the video if you would like, in order to find the pile that you are most drawn towards. And when you are done selecting your group, there's going to be the timestamps pinned in the description box and the comment box so that you can skip ahead right to your personalized predictions for the month of May. I'm so excited to be doing today's video. And if you like to choose with crystals, I got you. Here are the crystals. On group 1, we have selenite. On group 2, we have amethyst. And on group 3, we have blue calcite. So pause the video and connect with your crystal, and let's jump into today's reading. Ashe, baby. Hey, what's going on, group number 1? Welcome to your reading with your girl Ashe. Let's take a look and see what's going on for you guys for the month of May 2023. Super excited to be here before you guys. Let's go ahead and see what the month of May holds for all of the beautiful group number 1s. Wow. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands coming out for you guys. So, and underneath the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. So there is a relationship in your life, group number 1, whether this is a business partnership, this could be a romantic relationship, this can be a friendship, whatever kind of relationship there could be. This is something that is kind of fizzling out for you in the month of May. Okay, maybe you thought that you can give it time, or maybe you thought that there was a conversation that just needed to be had, and it's like you're finally embracing the fact that this relationship is no longer serving your highest and greatest good. I'm also seeing here that it's kind of like this routine. So let's say this is your job, right? You're just waking up, going to work every day, coming home every day, waking up. It's this cycle, this pattern, this routine that it's just, it feels boring. It feels, there's a lack of excitement there. There's this lack of inspiration. And so in the month of May, I see you having this aha moment in a sense to where you're like, you know what, wait a minute. This is not working. This is not fun. This can't be my life. And I see you making the steps to positively move away from whatever is not making you happy, moving away from things that no longer align with your highest and greatest good. Okay, so another thing that I'm picking up as well for you guys for the month of May is that I honestly feel like you guys have been stuck in some type of stubbornness, right? So let's say you started a business, and at one point it was a creative idea and it was fun and it was exciting and you were super passionate about it, and then it's like it's not fun anymore, but instead of you acknowledging that, hey, maybe this is not what I should be doing with my life. Hey, maybe this is not the direction I should be going with this business, with this creative project, with this relationship. You've been holding on, trying to salvage the relationship, thinking about how much time you've wasted already on whatever this is. But in the month of May, I really see you guys struggling to kind of move beyond this circumstance, this situation. Now, this is a general reading, so this circumstance, this situation is going to be different for all of you guys, so just take it as it resonates. But there's definitely something that you are no longer passionate about that you are deading in May 2023. Another thing that I'm picking up on as well, if you've been dating, if you've been just having a good time, I see you really wanting more. Like, I'm tired of just dating here and there, meeting this person, getting attached to this person, and then the relationship not going anywhere. You're looking for something stable in the month of May. You're looking for something that's concrete, something that is emotionally fulfilling for you, and it's going to require for you to let go of some old belief system or some old relationship or some old thought process that's keeping you stuck in this pattern, in this cycle. Okay, so let's keep going. What else can you guys expect? We have the 5 of Pentacles. So you guys, this 5 of Pentacles here tells me that you guys have been in this space to where you don't want to be alone. You don't want to be alone, you don't want to be broke, and so that's why you have just been in this cycle of just trying to figure whatever this is out, trying to create this balance in your life with whatever this is, and it's just not working out for you. A lot of you guys, I'm sensing here that you've been settling, okay, my friend? You have been settling just for fear of being alone. And this doesn't have to just be a romantic relationship. You could be settling at your job because you're afraid of what happens when you leave this job, how you're going to pay your bills. So you're stuck in this cycle, in this toxic work environment that's not serving you, okay? Or you could be stuck in a friendship because you're afraid of what happens when you don't have any friends. There's this fear here that Spirit is really highlighting for you guys of being alone. But I do see in the month of May, you're going to be facing this fear head on, okay? So let's go ahead and pull you another tarot card for the month of May. Spirit, the month of May. And I'm also picking up as well, you guys, that you guys are also going to be maybe not wanting to disappoint someone else, okay? Maybe not wanting to leave someone hanging. Let's say you started a business partnership with someone, right? And it's like it was going good until it wasn't going good, until you guys are, you guys aren't in alignment anymore. The relationship was going good until you start healing and working on yourself, right? So there's a part of you feeling as though you are leaving someone else hanging, you're leaving someone else alone because you want to venture off into doing things that genuinely make you happy. You cannot feel bad, okay? You can't sit in guilt wallowing over you possibly disappointing someone, especially if it truly is not honoring who you are and where you were trying to go in your life, okay? I'm also as well hearing for you guys, be very careful in the month of May of excessive spending, okay? Be very careful of excessive spending, of you maybe spending money just to make yourself feel good in the moment, you buying things that you really can't realistically afford. This is something I'm seeing that may be an issue for you guys as well. There may be something in the month of May that you guys are overcoming. But I do strongly, again, you guys, I have to repeat that, I feel like you guys are having a hard time either being alone or leaving someone to be alone, even though it's not making you happy anymore. Let's take a look at the next card. We have the Four of Swords in reverse, you guys. Exactly. The Four of Swords in reverse is about you guys being in this space to where you're afraid to face like the silence. You're afraid to face what happens when you're by yourself, the silence, you dealing with those internal thoughts. But this is truly a month for reflection, okay, group number one? This is a month for you to reflect on the many ways in your life to where maybe you haven't been giving your best foot forward because you've been focusing on another relationship. You've been focusing on another person. And so this month of May for you guys feels very, very personal. It feels very spiritually driven. I am picking up that your ancestors, your spiritual team, they are really focusing in on you getting comfortable with being alone. You getting comfortable with sleeping by yourself. You getting comfortable with making decisions that benefit you and not allowing other people in your life, your family, your friends, your children, even for some of you, to hold you back from reaching your fullest potential, from your soul growth here on earth, okay? So let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. We have the Hermit card underneath the bottom of the deck, you guys. Look at that. Wow. This is you guys in the month of May making a commitment to your spiritual path, to your spiritual journey, to your shadow work, to your self-love healing journey. And the Hermit card is the card of solitude, okay? This is the card of embarking down a new path that hasn't been traveled, of spiritual enlightenment. You guys are really going to be reading books, maybe listening to certain podcasts that interest you, joining certain groups of like-minded people who really share your values and your beliefs, or help you to cultivate new values and beliefs that are in alignment with where you are going in your life, this new chapter of your life. Again, the month of May is very personal for you guys. This month of May is really going to take you guys out of your comfort zone. Maybe some of you guys are hopeless romantics, okay? Shout out to all the hopeless romantics in the building, okay? Maybe you guys are hopeless romantics to where you just meet somebody, okay, Pisces? You just meet somebody and you just fall in love with them. You fall in love with the potential of who they are. You just fall in love of who they could be, what the relationship could pan out to be. And you find yourself in this cycle of falling in love and then getting your heart broke, but never really truly dealing with the heartache, the heartbreak, never really truly dealing with the fact of, why do I keep going through this cycle? Why is it that I'm living paycheck to paycheck and, I have all these things in my home that I can't really afford? But I say that I want to live my best rich life. I say that I want to create generational wealth, but I'm in this cycle of ordering DoorDash every night, right? And so it's you really facing these toxic patterns in your day-to-day routine that are not in alignment with your future self, okay? So let's pull one more card, and then we're going to pull some oracle cards for you guys for the month of May. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, look at that. This Two of Pentacles, this is the infinity symbol. This represents the cycles that I'm talking about with you guys, and it's in reverse. So this tells me, you guys, with this Two of Pentacles in reverse, that you guys are getting out of this cycle of your finances feeling depleted. You're getting out of this cycle of maybe even juggling between two people. You're getting out of this cycle of having to choose other people over yourself. You're breaking this cycle. This feels like a generational curse you guys are breaking. Maybe you guys feel like, your family, the way you were raised, you didn't really know how to pick partners. You didn't know how, to have those conversations about money, about wealth, about building. And so maybe people gave you things when you were younger to make you happy. And so you're repeating that cycle, when you get sad or when you feel alone, you just buy yourself things, or, you buy your kids things, or some of you guys are even buying love. Okay, let's talk about it. You're buying love. You're buying all these things for your partner. You're investing all this energy and time into partnerships that have no longevity. And I see this cycle truly being broken here in the month of May. So it may feel a bit uncomfortable, you guys. I won't lie. It may feel like you have to get disorganized to get organized. You know how like when you clean out your closet or when you're cleaning your home, it seems like it's like stuff everywhere. And you're like, oh my God, how am I ever going to get this stuff organized? How am I ever going to get this house clean, right? But it's like the more you keep organizing, the more you keep putting things where they go, the more you find a space to put these things, the more organized and clean your space is. And this is the same thing in your life, you guys. This is the same thing that's going on for you guys in your life. The more organized you get, the more discipline that you get when it comes to your finances, when it comes to this disarray that's currently in your life, the more balance, the more time management, and the more you're going to be able to prioritize you and making better financial and business decisions. So there's this huge need in the month of May for you guys to reprioritize, to be more realistic when it comes to your finances, because there's this lack of structure and planning. Like I said, you guys are struggling to keep up with bills. You're struggling to keep up with payments. Everything is just all over the place. And this is a direct result of this lacking the ability to, focus on you. So you're really putting all your energy into one area of your life and not focusing on the other area, the one that truly matters, okay? So yeah, look at that. We have the Queen of Pentacles underneath the bottom of the deck. So this tells me that you guys are going to be victorious when it comes to organizing your life, your finances, your work, your business, because the Queen of Pentacles represents financial stability, security, somebody who's on top, somebody who's in charge, who has everything managed because they're focusing on the bigger picture. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's pull some oracle cards for you guys for the month of May. Let's go ahead and see what oracle cards are going to be for you guys for the month of May. What do we have for group number 1? Okay, so we have service. And we have service, and it came out in reverse. And typically I don't read the oracle cards in reverse, you guys, but I'm going to read this one in reverse. It says, I feel good when I can help others. And this is in reverse, you guys. And I feel like this card was coming out in reverse because this is the month where you guys are going to start feeling good about helping your damn self. There's no more of you pouring yourself into other people more than you are investing time, energy, money, energy into yourself. You're going to be focusing that into yourself, and it's going to be paying off, you guys. So no more of you servicing other people, Virgo, more than you're servicing yourself, okay? Because I feel like this is this toxic cycle as well, to where in order for you to feel good about the lack that you experience in your life, group one, you pour into other people. So let's say that you're not happy with your career, where you're going to make sure that you buy your kids the nicest clothes, anything that they want from the store. You're going to make sure that you buy this or that for your partner, because you want to make yourself feel good and say, well, at least I'm helping somebody else. But that's coming to an end in May. You help others by helping yourself. And that's what your spiritual team is trying to get you to see, is that when you're happy, everyone else around you is happy too. And you don't have to spend money in order to get other people to value your time, your love, and pay attention to you, okay? Let's pull you guys another oracle card for the month of May. Okay, we have doubt. It says, I release the need to know all the answers, okay? So another thing you guys are releasing in the month of May is this need to know all the answers, the need to know, well, how am I going to get out of this financial situation? How am I going to balance these things? What's going to happen if I don't pour money and time and attention into this relationship? Releasing that doubt and adopting faith instead of worrying about the outcome of everything, because I feel like you guys worry so much about your bills. You worry so much about the relationships in your life. You worry so much that you kind of turn it off. It's like you worry so much that you try not to care about it, you know, if that makes sense. Like, you know what, I see that bill over there, but I'm not going to open it, you know, because I don't know how it's going to get paid. I see that collection calling, but I'm not going to answer because I don't know what to do with it. And these things are piling up in your life. You see these issues in your relationship just building up and no conversations are being had. But instead of you taking the time to have that conversation, to come to a common ground, to figure out whether this relationship is honoring you and the other person, you just sit in silence, you know? Okay. So now let's go ahead and pull a few more oracle cards for you guys for the month of May. Let's see what else you guys need to know. And then we have here, it says Idolite. It says shift your money mindset, you guys. So the month of May is going to be a huge shift in how you are spending your money, your energy, your time. You're going to be coming up with a plan. You're going to be budgeting. You're going to be taking a look at, hey, where is my money going? Who is it going to? Where is it going to? And how can I change this? How can I break this cycle? Okay, let's pull one more oracle card for you guys for the month of May. This is Money May for you guys. This is Money May for you guys. And then we have Smoky Quartz, and it says, let it go. So you guys are going to be doing a lot of releasing when it comes to your money mindset in the month of May. Group number 1. Thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ashe, baby. Hi, group number 2. Welcome to your reading with your girl Ashe. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on for you guys in the month of May 2023. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Subscribe to the channel right now. Right now. Let's subscribe to the channel, okay? So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Super excited, you guys. I feel like May has so much transformative energy, you guys. So we have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and underneath the deck we have the Death card in reverse. Now, let me tell you guys, so this is like my second take at this video, you guys, just because I'm a perfectionist, okay, and I just, you know, sometimes I just get on myself. I just want the audio to be good, I want the video quality to be good, I want the messages to be flowing. But let me tell you how spirit works though, you guys. These same cards came out in the other reading. So these are definitely your messages, you guys. These are definitely your messages. So let's dive in. So we have the 2 of Pentacles for you guys. Like I said, the Death card underneath the bottom of the deck. So starting off with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. This is you guys really overcoming some type of cycle that you've been in with the 2 of Pentacles. There's some type of negative financial cycle. And I also want to say that if you felt guided to pick another group, go ahead and check out that group's video, because there could be some messages in there for you, because we did pull this card for another group. So 2 of Pentacles in reverse for you guys. This is letting me know that you guys are letting go of some type of financial cycle, some type of financial rut that you've been in. Maybe you've been overcommitted to maybe something that is not bringing about any type of financial reward. So let's say you had an idea to start doing something for some extra money that you were really excited about. You thought it was going to change your life, and it didn't, but for whatever reason, you're still sticking with it. You're still trying to see it through. You know what I'm saying? This is giving me this energy of like somebody who gets in on one of those like pyramid schemes, where like somebody tells you like, if you can get this many people in, then you can make this much money and you can have this and that. It's like Spirit is saying that all that glitters is not gold, okay? So maybe in the month of May, somebody may see you as very desperate, to change your financial situation, and may try to take advantage of you because of that. Okay, so just be mindful of something that just sounds too good to be true in the month of May, because indeed it is. Okay, another message that I'm picking up here as well with the Two of Pentacles in reverse is some of you guys may be juggling in between two partnerships, two business ideas, two creative projects, because group number 2, you guys are absolutely my gifted group. You guys are absolutely the ones that you're just so good at so many different things that it's kind of hard for you to figure out exactly what it is that you should be doing with your life. Should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? Should I be going in this direction? Should I be going in that direction? But you can absolutely do both, okay? I don't believe in limiting yourself. I personally don't believe in niching down. People say, oh, find your niche, find your niche, find your niche. I believe you can have more than one niche, okay? And you can be very successful. Do not limit yourselves in the month of May, because I really feel like if you guys limit yourself in the month of May, this is going to lead to some type of depression, some level of anxiety, because sometimes there's not a decision that needs to be made. There's more so a need to prioritize your life to fit both, right? So let's say, for example, you're really good at music and you're also really good at, creating clothing or something like that, designing clothes. It's like, how can you bring these two things together to create one thing that you're passionate about to put out into the world, okay? Or let's say that maybe you have a friend and you have one friend that is really interested in astrology, and then you have another friend who's really interested in going to the gym. You know what I mean? It's like, instead of you trying to figure out how to find the perfect friend who's into astrology and who's also into physical, appearance or working out and things like that, how about you just make the time to spend with that friend with astrology when you're interested in doing things like that, and also making the necessary time, again, organizing your life so that you can spend time or build with that relationship with that friend for fitness. And speaking of fitness, that's another thing that I'm picking up with you guys. Again, your physical appearance is transforming in the month of May. I really see you guys dyeing your hair a different color, changing your aesthetics, really working towards creating who you are transforming into on the inside, so that it could be reflective on the outside. And I see that by the end of the month of May, you're going to start to attract new experiences. You're going to attract new people. You're going to attract just people who really resonate with who you are becoming. I feel like you guys get very bored easily. You feel very stuck in a rut. Some of you guys don't like the traditional 9 to 5. Okay, I get you, right? But it's like you feel stuck in whatever it is that you're doing in your day to day. And because you feel stuck in it, you feel like you have to make some huge decision. And Spirit is almost saying that you have everything you need right now, like the magician energy, to transform your life with the elements that are already available to you. You're just not managing your time well. You're just not organizing your life in a way to where it is helping you build and not taking away from your overall growth. So let's go ahead and let's continue. Let's pull some more tarot cards for you guys and see what's going on for the month of May for group number 2. Let's see what we have here. Like I said, this reading sounds really similar to another one of the readings that I did. So definitely go check it out if you felt drawn to another group. So the next card we have here is, we have the 3 of Wands in reverse, okay? So this, again, you guys, I feel like you guys feel like you can't do something in your life. You can't expand your life in some way. You feel very stuck and restricted because you feel like you have to pick or you have to choose at something. And Spirit, again, is saying that you don't have to necessarily pick. You can just prioritize your life to have both. So the 3 of Wands in reverse is this energy of holding on to the past, this lack of really moving forward due to a lack of planning. You want to grow. Maybe you want to travel, maybe let's say you want to travel, right? You really want to travel, you want to get out there, but it's like, I never have enough money. I barely have enough money for my bills. How am I going to make time to go to Dubai? How am I going to make time to go back home, travel back home, or whatever it is that you want to do to expand, to just see new things and experience new things? It's kind of like, not in a negative way, but it's like the blame is on you in a sense, because it's like if you prioritize your money better, you can experience so much more in your life. And you may feel like, I have to make more money. Like, that's the only way that I can solve this problem, is by making more money, bringing in more income. But what I'm hearing for you guys is that you have all you need right now to do what it is that you need to do right now in this moment. If only you would organize, if only you would sit down and take a look at your finances and see where it is that you are spending too much money in an area that is no longer fulfilling to you. So let's say you want to travel the world, right? Well, maybe you need to let go of one of those monthly subscriptions in order to put money forward towards traveling and doing the things that you want to do. Where do you need to cut back so that you can expand in another area of your life? So let's say you're watching this video and you're like, Ashe, this not for me. Don't click out the video yet, okay? Because I'm also picking up on that there's some of you guys that are being held back by a relationship. Let's say you want to travel. Let's say you want to start a business. Let's say you want to get out and see the world and experience more, but your partner doesn't share that same perspective. Your partner doesn't desire that type of experience in this life. Maybe that's something you need to reconsider and have a conversation with your partner and say, hey, I don't think we're going in the same direction anymore. Maybe it's time for us to part ways, Maybe you have friends and you're waiting to go to that trip. You're waiting to go to that retreat. You're waiting to do this or that in your life, but you're waiting on your friend to plan the trip with you. Maybe have you considered going on a solo trip? Have you considered getting into a Facebook group or getting and connecting with other people who share your same values? Stop allowing these things to hold you back, because they're just excuses because of your inability to decide who you want to be that person, decide on the life that you want to create for yourself, and simply move forward, making the steps, planning to become that person. Okay? And yes, it sucks that you don't have that friend anymore. Yes, it sucks and it's heartbreaking that you have to let go of that relationship. Yes, it's heartbreaking that you have to let go of those best friend co-workers that you have to let go of because the job isn't paying you enough. But are you really happy? Group number 2. Are you really happy? Could you wake up every morning and spend your life doing the same thing that you're doing right now? And if your answer is no, and I'm pretty sure the answer is no, what do you need to change? Who do you need to let go of? How can you organize your life in such a way that every day is a day to where you are creating bliss, joy, happiness, and fulfillment in every single thing that you do? Yeah, that part. So let's go ahead and pull another card and see what you guys have going on. I feel like you guys are so motivated. You guys are so passionate. There's so much inspiration. There's so many ideas. There's so many things that you want to see and do. But it's like you feel like you need someone else to experience that with you. You need a group of people. So again, I'm going to plug it in again. If there was another group that you felt drawn to, check out that reading, okay? Because maybe you guys might be struggling with this idea of a fear of being alone, a fear of doing things by yourself. And this is something that spirit, your spiritual team, your higher self, your future self is trying to get you to face these fear. Because the worst thing that we can do, you guys, okay, the worst thing that we can do is live a life of fear and die of regret. Okay, so I want you, me personally, Ashe wants you to write down all those things that scare you, that make you afraid, those things that you feel like that you need to do with someone else. And I want to encourage you to take baby steps at it. Let's say you're afraid to go out to eat by yourself, or you're afraid to go catch a movie by yourself. Go, and you're going to see it's not as bad as you think. And in fact, there are more people in the world doing that than you realize, and you might meet someone who's a part of your soul family. Okay, but you got to get out of your comfort zone. So let's go ahead and see what else we have for you. What else do we have for you guys for the month of May? For group number 2. Okay, so I'm going to leave that card. We have the sun underneath the bottom of the deck, and we have the 3 of Swords, another number 3, and the Judgment card in reverse. Yeah. So, you guys, I feel like I'm just beating a dead horse at this point, so we're going to move over to your oracle cards. But I do want to say here, this Three of Swords, again, this card, these cards, the imagery on these cards are absolutely breathtaking, you guys. But what I see here is you guys just, whatever situation this is resonating with your life, you're miserable in that situation. You're miserable in this relationship. It's like you're beating a dead horse in your life, trying to convince that friend to start working out, trying to tell that friend, hey, astrology is interesting. Hey, have you ever thought about getting into this or that? And it's like, you feel bored. You don't feel like understood. So I'm picking up that you guys have a lot of people around you, or you have these people around you, and it's like you're not alone, but you're lonely. Because you don't have the people around you who share the same interests. Let's say you have a friend from high school, or even heck from middle school, and you just feel so bound to this person. And I'm not saying you have to fully let this person go, but I am saying that there's a need for you to go through this internal process of rebirth. And I feel like, let's say, for example, you want to change your hair, but your friend is like, I don't think that would look good on you. You've always worn your hair in a bob. You've always had it in a bob. Why do you want to change? You've always had your hair black. Why do you want to change it to this color? It's like lingering doubt from the people around you. Maybe this is your mom, your dad. This could even be your partner. Like, you've always worn black clothes all the time. Why do you want to change to white clothes? And it's like making you afraid to transform, to be who you are on the inside, so that on the outside, so that you can attract more like-minded individuals. Does that make sense? Yes. So the Judgment card in reverse also speaks about this self-doubt, this inner critic that's within you, ignoring the call. There is this change that you need to make. And I feel like it's this, for some of you guys, it's traveling, okay? It's traveling. It's like you get on TikTok, you get on social media, and you see all these people living their best life, their richest life, going here and there, feeding the birds, on this boat, on this plane, got their passports out, and you're sitting over there sad because your boyfriend doesn't want to get their passport. You're sitting over here sad because you're looking at these people on social media who are posting their passports with their friend. Go get your fucking passport, okay? I try not to cuss on YouTube. Go get your passport. Take a picture of it by yourself. And what you're going to notice is these people who do not align with where you are going, these people who want to stay stuck at the 9-to-5 routine, stuck in this life that no longer serves you, either they're going to fizzle the hell out, or they're going to elevate and upgrade their life, and you are the one that Spirit has chosen to motivate them to want more for themselves. Does that sound familiar, you guys? Does that sound familiar? Does that really hit your soul? Does it make you want to be more? Does it make you want to tap more into who you are? I hope so. Because May is the month for major transformation for you guys, okay? And it may be a little resistance, okay? You may find that, yeah, I'm going to the gym without you, and you may find your friends might start acting a little weird with you. Oh, well, F them. Let them do whatever they're going to do. But you're going to feel good that you started going to the gym. You're going to feel good that you finally, got your passport. You're going to feel good that you finally started making steps towards changing your financial situation. And they can sit there and do whatever they're going to do, but you just keep leveling up, okay? So let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards for you guys for the month of May. And let's see your oracle messages. Okay, so underneath the bottom of the deck, we have growth. It says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Yes, it says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And you're going to do just that in the month of May. Let's take a look at your oracle cards we have here. The first card we have, it says, imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. I'm going to read that again for you guys. It says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. And then we have surrender. It says, I can release my need to control. And then last but not least, we have happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Wow, you guys, if this doesn't just resonate with the entire message, do you want to be happy or nah? Huh? Do you want to be happy or nah? Aren't you tired of just being a little happy? Don't you just want to be a lot of happy? And you can do that right now if you choose yourself. If you choose to not allow people to bottle you down with all this materialism, all these unrealistic expectations of how are you going to do that? Why do you want to quit your job and travel the world? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me, boo. Worry about you in your life, okay? That's what you tell them when they start trying to push their opinions onto you, okay? Because you got a goal, group 2. You got a plan. Even when it feels like you don't have a plan, you got a plan and you're heavily protected, okay? All you got to do is just step into faith and walk away from doubt. Let's pull you some oracle cards and see what other messages we have for you guys. What do we have for group number 2? What do we have? Okay, so we have blue lace agatite. Hope I'm saying that right. It says find your calm. I don't know why this card is giving me like beach vibes, so maybe you guys really want to go to a beach or something like that. But it says find your calm. Okay, find your calm. Find people who make you feel settled in who you are, not people who make you feel conflicted with who you are. People who want you to choose one way of being. That's exhausting, that's frustrating, that's miserable. Okay, find your peace. Okay, because I feel like your life right now, there aren't a lot of people that bring you peace, you know. So let's go ahead and pull you one more for the month of May. What's going on for group number 2? And we have prioritize your health. Baby, get in that gym, okay? Okay, get in that gym, baby. Okay, start going walking, okay, by yourself. Take care of yourself. Maybe you guys want to do a detox as well. Maybe you found something that you want to invest your energy to. You want to start, I don't know, maybe eating less meat or whatever it is that you want to do. I don't want to put anything on you guys. Whatever it is that you want to do, Spirit is saying prioritize your health, your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, your spiritual health. Health. Whatever makes you happy, do more of it in the month of May. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this reading. If you haven't already, subscribed to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ashe, baby. Hey, what's going on, group number 3? It's your girl Ashe back with another video. So let's go ahead, you guys, and dive into the month of May 2023 for all of my wonderful group number 3s. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, baby, go ahead. I'll take a second. Subscribe. Okay, good, got it, good. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look and see the overall energy for your month of May. These readings have been super interesting, you guys. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on for you guys for the month of May. All right, so we have the Page of Coins, also known as the Page of Pentacles, coming out for you guys. Underneath the deck, we have the World card starting off your reading. So the first thing that I'm picking up here is that you guys are really taking something serious in the month of May. Let's say you have a business that you haven't been taking seriously. You guys are buckling down, maybe creating a business plan, maybe hiring help or assistance or any type of freelancing work for your business. You guys are really taking a closer look at something in your life that you are trying to monetize. So let's say you guys are content creators and you want to take your YouTube journey seriously. I see you guys getting really serious and moving beyond the planning stages, okay? That's the biggest thing here, you guys. Just in general with life, we have to move beyond the planning stages. We have to move beyond the aha and the imagination, or the what could it be, or I can't wait till I have this many subscribers, or I can't wait until my business is making this much money. And we have to really start to put these plans into action so that we can start to see what's working and what's not working. And this is how you truly move towards the path of growth, okay? So that's one message that I'm picking up for you guys. The next thing that I'm seeing here is that I see you guys really mingling a lot, getting more social in the month of May, doing lots of maybe events, or taking some type of class, something to really hone your craft, or really focus in on creating a specific skill set. Okay, so let's say whatever it is that you're interested in, you may take a business course on it, or you may learn, or you may be introduced to some type of leader or some type of mentor to help you to really figure out how exactly you can bring this creative idea to a reality. You're bringing something from an emotional space, something that you enjoy. You're bringing it into the physical reality in the month of May, and I see you really focused on this, and you want to be around people who are also so focused and driven at this time. You guys, I'm also picking up that maybe at one point before, the month of May, maybe last year, maybe last month, you have been focusing on helping other people. So let's say you're that go-to person for advice, right? You're the mom friend in the circle, right? That everybody comes to when they have advice, when they need advice, right? And you see all of these people taking your advice and excelling in their life, excelling on their spiritual journey, excelling on, whatever it is. And you're like, dang, well, they got that advice from me, so maybe that means that I should start taking my own advice. So that is your key message for the month of May. Group number 3 is learning how to take your own advice, okay? Because when you start taking yourself seriously, when you start taking your advice seriously, you're going to start to see significant growth in whatever it is you're putting your time, your energy, and effort into in the month of May, okay? Where it rains, it grows, okay? I don't know who that was for. So there's some type of financial opportunity. This could even be a new job. Let's say you're like, oh my God, I don't have the degrees for that job. I don't have the experience for that job. Take a risk in the month of May. You might be pleasantly surprised that that job has lowered their standards, or they don't have as many entry level, things that you need in order to get this job. Or even if it does, I'm hearing for somebody, still apply for that position, still apply for that job, that internship, that opportunity, because you will be surprised, because you might get that call back that you never expected to get back by taking that leap of faith here with this Page of Pentacles. So there's a lot of good news that I see coming you guys' way, especially in earthly matters in the month of May. You guys are doing a lot of goal setting, developing these plans, and laying down these solid foundations so that you can really just jump in and just take advantage of this energy that's available to you guys. It's almost a portal that Spirit is showing me that's opening up, to where if you really put your best foot forward, if you take that leap of faith, group number 3, it's like, bam, you start the business, you take the business seriously, and all of a sudden you have all these random sales. Bam, you go to school for this thing and you see it through, and then all of a sudden it lays the foundation for something even better, for a new opportunity. But it's about risk taking here. It's about you betting the house on yourself, you pouring all that time and energy that maybe you've been pouring into other people, maybe you've been pouring into someone else's business, job, or whatever that is, and putting all that into yourself so that you can see all of your hard work finally pay off. Beautiful, you guys. Let's go ahead and see what else we have for you guys for the month of May. Let's see, Spirit, what do we have for the month of May for group number 3? Okay, the next card we have is the Hermit card. Wow. So look at that. Underneath the bottom of the deck, what is this? The 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 9 of Cups, you guys. So the 9 of Cups is the wish fulfillment card, you guys. So there is a wish that is being granted, something that you have been trying to manifest on the spiritual realm that is coming into your life in the month of May. The Hermit card also is symbolic to spiritual enlightenment, on taking a path that's less traveled, on spending this time in solitude. I see you guys really getting serious, really studying, researching, and really developing your skill set, developing your craft, working on your gift, finding time to really get clear on what your purpose here is in life. For some of you guys, even, I'm also picking up on that you guys are going to be blessed with a spiritual gift from a past life. So you may just find a random book about numerology or astrology or human design or cartomancy or whatever, crystals, and you could just connect with this so quickly that you're like, wow, this is really easy for me to pick up on this. This is really easy for me to study this information. You could just have a voice in your ear that says, maybe you should start creating this. Maybe you should start building that. Maybe you should start painting. Maybe you should start creating music. Maybe you should start doing this. And there's a part of you that is going to doubt that it's even an option for you. But again, this month of May is about risk taking for you. So cloud out, block out all the noise in the month of May and just give it a shot, and give it your very best shot, group number 3, because I really feel like I said, there's this giant wormhole almost opening, you guys, and it's opening so that you guys can get access to some type of either ancient information or access to Akashic records, something that you've already mastered in a previous life that is here to bring you a lot of financial stability, growth, success, harmony in your life. So this is going to be a really good month for you guys. I see you guys getting a lot of aha moments in the month of May. A lot of, man, I got this. I can't believe that I'm learning this so quickly. I can't believe I found my life purpose. And I'm also seeing on the clock right now 11:11. I'm not 11:11. 11:22. So 11:22 in numerology, you guys, it's all about manifestation of something divine in your life that is meant to align you with your highest self. So this is you guys figuring out or getting this nudge or this clue almost from the universe. And if you follow the breadcrumbs with the Hermit card, if you follow the breadcrumbs, it is literally leading you to the manifestation of something that you have been trying to manifest, or maybe you haven't even been trying to manifest and you didn't even know this was something that you needed in your life. You didn't even know this was something that you were interested in, and it just simply brings you a lot of joy and a lot of emotional fulfillment. So let's keep going, you guys. Let's see what else you guys have going on. You may find yourself studying, reading books, or you may have already purchased a book and all of a sudden you pass by that book and you're like, you know what? I'm going to read this book. And you read the book and it literally changes your life. It changes your perspective. So let's keep going, you guys. Let's see what else is going on for you guys in the month of May 2023 for group number 3. Let's see what we have. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups as well, you guys. You guys are master with the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Hermit card. You guys are mastering something, and this is something that not only is going to bring a lot of emotional fulfillment to you guys, but it is going to bring you guys financial manifestation of something. Okay, the Page of Cups also represents a time for you to creatively express yourself, to creatively express your ideas. So let's say, for example, you realize that you have a lot of opinions around a certain thing, maybe on the internet, or maybe you have a lot of opinions around something that's, you know, in the world or in the news, and you just pick up your phone and you just start talking about it, and you find that people really resonate with your perspective of this particular thing, and it brings you a lot of success from this particular thing. But it's the process of taking a risk to using your voice that really is going to be very rewarding for you guys in the month of May. Big risk, big reward. Okay, fortune favors the bold. That's what Spirit just told me. That is so crazy. Fortune favors the bold. So you're going to be bold. Are you going to be bold or not? Okay, because you being bold is really going to take your life to the next level in the month of May. I feel like in June, you're not even going to be the same person in June anymore. You're going to be like looking back at yourself from April like, man, I don't know who that person was, but I am not that person anymore. I am way more dedicated, focused. I know who I am. I know my purpose. I know what I'm here to do. And it's going to give you confidence, you guys. You guys, I don't know why I'm picking up on, but you guys may sit very slumped over, or you may just lack confidence in general. The month of May is really going to be teaching you how to sit up, to really sit up, to really speak up like you know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Because you're going to be gaining that knowledge, and you're also going to be getting that charisma and this spiritual gift that you guys are. When I say spiritual gift, you guys, spiritual gift is much more than being a psychic or being a shaman or being a healer, you guys. There's so many people who are spiritually gifted that don't even know that they have a spiritual gift. For example, I always say hairstylist. That is a spiritual gift that you have with your hands, okay? To be able to get into someone's head and manipulate their hair in such a way to make it something that's beautiful. And hairstylists are also therapists. Okay, hairstylists are the therapists. Okay, you guys don't understand. All of my hairstylists, let me know in the comments. You are therapists. They have a way of not only making you feel beautiful about yourself on the inside, but providing you with a quality experience that feels kind of like therapy, and you walk out feeling like a brand new person, you guys. So these creative opportunities, this curiosity that there's more for you out there in the world, there's more for you out there within your career, there's more out there, more information, more knowledge, there's more. I'm just hearing more life. Okay, more life for you guys. You guys are realizing there's more. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull one more card for you guys for the month of May for my group number 3. It's too many cards. Month of May. Okay, well, we're gonna take these cards. Okay, so we have, let me see, we have the Sun card coming out, you guys. Ooh, we have the Sun card, and the Sun card represents happiness. It represents joy. It represents stability. It represents you really just overall feeling this knowing, this inner knowing that I got this. And it's going to reflect back into your work. It's going to reflect back into your creative passions. It's going to reflect back into your life, and it's going to just shine a light onto your gifts. It's like you're just going to know, like, man, I've always had this gift and I never knew that I had this gift. Oh my God, this is crazy, you know? And then we have here the Three of Swords coming out. So yeah, the Three of Swords with the Sun card coming out, you guys, it's talking about you guys maybe being afraid to let your light shine. You've been very fearful to let others see your light, to where you only have felt comfortable in the past with allowing your gifts to help other people. But now you're going to be utilizing these same gifts to help yourself, and you're not going to feel guilty about it. You're not going to be afraid. You're going to start taking your own advice in the month of May, and you're going to start to see that you've had the answers all along within you. If only you would just take a risk. Group 3, take a risk. Be yourself. There's so many freaking people in this world when I tell you that you were put here to speak to a very specific audience. You were put here to solve a very specific problem that no one else in this entire world can solve that problem but you. You are uniquely you, and you need to let your light shine in the month of May. So if you've been struggling with your confidence, if you've been struggling to look in the mirror at all and just see anything good, this will be a great month for you to do some mirror work, for you to do some journaling, for you to do some self-love healing, okay? Because the world needs you, Group 3. The world needs you to express yourself and be authentic to who you are, and not following another's path, not following another's journey, not hiding in the background. Spirit wants you to come alive into the spotlight, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards for the month of May for group number 3. What do we have for you guys? What do we have for group number 3 for the month of May? I'm really excited to see what comes out for you guys. Like, how can this message get any better? Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have patience. It says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Okay, and let's pull one more card for you guys. Wow. These 2 cards want to come out. You guys are getting more cards than every other group. Okay, and we have balance. It says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Yes. And then last, we have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. You guys, that's the vibe. That's the message. Learning to have patience with yourself, learning to trust that inner voice and ignore that inner critic, and really just start to let your light shine, showing the world your gifts and not being afraid, and stop judging your gifts to other people's gifts, you guys. Look at that. We have envy underneath the bottom of the deck. It says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Stop judging yourself. Stop comparing your gifts to other people's gifts, okay? Those people, their gifts are their own. What if I compared myself to every tarot reader or every spiritist online and judge myself because I couldn't do what they do the type of readings that they provide? Then you wouldn't be here watching this reading with me right now. But it's simply because the way that I provide readings, the way that I deliver the spiritual messages resonate with a specific group of people, and I'm okay with that. Okay, so it's all about taking a risk of speaking your voice, of being you, of putting your gift out into the world, and ignoring what anyone has to say that tries to tell you to be like the other people. You're going against the crowd in the month of May, and it may feel scary, but I guarantee you, as soon as you're that person, okay? Y'all know that person whenever it's a play or something like that, or somebody makes this prolific moment like in a movie, and it's that one person clapping and nobody else is clapping, and you feel weird, and then you see somebody else and then everybody starts clapping. That's you. That's what your spiritual team is showing me in the month of May. If you just take that first clap, if you look in the mirror and you just clap for yourself, golly, you are going to notice that there are people that are rooting for you on the spiritual realm, and it is going to be reflected back to you in the physical realm, that you Have what it takes to shine your light. Woo! Let's go ahead and pull on from the oracle, this oracle deck for you guys. Y'all, I just heard this song. It's a gospel song. And I may pin it in the comments for you guys to go look at. But it says, there's a bright light somewhere. Let your light shine. There's a bright light somewhere. Let it shine. Shine your light. And that's what Spirit is saying. That there's a light that's already within you. Let your light shine. Let your light shine, you guys. Okay. So let's see. We're going to pull one more card from this deck and we're going to close out your reading. Okay. So the first card we have is Detox Your Life. And this crystal is shungite or shunganite or whatever it says. Okay. It says detox your life. Okay. And then we have lapis lazuli. It says make a decision. And I feel like this message is here because it's talking about you guys making a decision to be yourself. Let me check the bottom of the deck for this group. It says hematite, ground yourself. Okay, so this is going to be a month where you guys maybe want to get out in nature. Okay, and I'm seeing a 1133 on the clock. Okay, get out in nature. If you've just been feeling like you're lacking creative inspiration, you're like, oh man, Ashe, all this stuff resonates, but I don't even know where to begin. Begin by getting out in nature, connecting with nature, connecting, grounding yourself, walking bare feet in grass, connecting with crystals. Maybe you might want to purchase a lapis lazuli, a shungite, or a hematite crystal to help you with that. Okay, and just doing things to ground yourself in reality, ground yourself in who you are, because I guarantee you guys, you do not want to miss out on this month of wish fulfillment in the month of May, group number 3. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Ashe.